Let's clip this thing. All right, good. Good, and let's lay off. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's been a while. It's been a while since I produced a long video, but here it is. Haven't been out of it, just been busy doing a few other things, but still been cracking away at the car. So let's get right to it. This thing right here is about to see some no prep action. I haven't raced since May, so I've been trying to get that. What's up, Slick? These are 2 additions to the family. There's Torque, Clutch, and Slick. That's their son. But anyways, back to the car. We're gonna no prep this thing soon, so keep an eye on that. Quick video on that is up, of just like a 2-minute video if you want to check that out on YouTube, of me kind of getting on the no prep scene. Before that I was doing nothing but prep courses. Now it seems that where my local track was at, Irwindale, is closed, so now we got to go to another track that's out in Paris, Lake Paris if you're from Cali, and it's no prep, so that's what I'm practicing to get geared up for. But anyways, this is not going to be the focus point, even though I know I've been getting messaged on, you know, how's the Mustang doing? It's doing good, but we'll get to that. Today, what we're going to focus on is some computer work. I have been dabbling around with tuning. Been dabbling around it for quite a few years now, but I'm finally kind of pushing a little bit more. Finally situated, I feel like, with everything that I got going on here, and now I can get right after it. So where we're at is, let's go to the car and we'll talk about what we're doing. All right, guys, so as I was saying, I'm on E30 in this thing now. If you can see there, I don't know if this light's too bright there, but it's showing at 37% ethanol content. Okay, so this, as the tune in this car right now, it's set up for flex fuel. I got I guess I'm learning through the tuning school. I got the subscription to Evans Performance Academy or something like that, whatever it's called. Not necessarily a how-to tune EcoBoost on E30, but he does have some modules on the Evans Performance Academy of how to tune E85 on Coyote 1, 2, and 3. So essentially I'm using that logic from Ford as a base. It's not the same. If you compare, obviously, a Mustang and a Fiesta file, completely different. The Fiesta comes stock turbo, the Mustang doesn't, etc., etc. There's things of difference, but the logic is pretty much the same. A lot of the same things can, you can interchangeably go back and forth. So what I ended up doing is I took what I learned from E85 on the Coyote, and I basically inputted it in here into this Fiesta 4-cylinder EcoBoost. Okay, so right now where I'm at right now, right now you can see my fuel looks decent. It's fluctuating around a little bit above lambda, which is the one you're seeing there. It's because it's on a cold start right now. It's barely coming up. What is it? Engine cooling's like at 146. Yeah, it's pretty low. So it's warming up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is, my goal was to put E30 on it. It looks like I'm at E37. The reason it's kind of critical for me right now is because the Fiesta, to run E30, it looks like all my numbers are good. I'm not reaching no limits on anything. I'm not being hindered by torque limiters or anything like that. But what it looks like, I am running out of fuel up really high, around 6,000 RPMs. It looks like my lambda is going up. I'm commanding 77 lambda. Usually when I'm at 4,000, 5,000 RPMs and I'll show you guys in a second when I do it. Just want to explain it a bit where I'm at. I'm good. 4,000, 5,000 RPMs, I'm good. 77, 78 lambda looks good. But once it starts reaching to 53, 54, 55, 100 RPMs, it looks like my lambda starts climbing. I'm looking at my fuel trims, doesn't look like it's adding, so I don't think the fuel pumps are going out just yet. I don't think the injector is going out just yet, but what I do think is going on is that 7 to 8%, I'm above that 30%, I'm above 7-8% in my ethanol fuel. Ethanol is a lot harder to move. So I don't think my fuel system can move that extra 8%, and that's why it looks like I'm running out of fuel up high. So what my remedy is going to be is that I'm going to add another gallon of 91 right now. Hopefully get that 37% ethanol to closer to 30%. I'm going to retest the watt, and then I'm going to see what she's looking like. If my theory is correct, I should flow a lot better up top around 6,000 RPMs, and Lambda should stay around where I want, 77, 78, 79. Lambda. If not, it looks like maybe my fuel pump and my injectors, or maybe both, are just not capable of keeping me up in that Lambda desired that high anymore. It is an older car. I bought this thing used. Don't know when's the last time they changed the pump. Don't know when's the last time they changed the injector. Maybe it just can't move that E30 with this car. Don't know yet. I don't know. But we're gonna find that out right now. So let's get popping. Just to catch you guys up of where I'm at. Let me put the windows up. Okay, like I said, this thing's on E30, okay? Or E37 to be specific. Scanning it right now. I've already done part throttle tuning on this thing. Numbers look good. Car's staying well in the Lambda while I'm driving. I already drove this thing to work. I'm not, you know, getting bogged out or anything. Definitely do got a little whip on it, you know, picking up. For a 4-cylinder, small little turbo it's got on this thing. It's picking up well. Everything looks to be working well on part throttle. Engine looks great with the coolant. Timing looks good. There's no knock retard. Matter of fact, there's knock advance in the couple of pulls that I've done on this thing, meaning that this system, so Ford has a thing going on right now that that whenever it doesn't sense knock, it adds timing and it adds timing and it adds timing. Obviously, you play with that to see how high you can go. It looks like I'm happy, like around 14, 15, 16 degrees right now. It adds timing. Ethanol, the fuel looks good. It's got cold plugs in this thing. Overall, this car is looking pretty solid, to be honest, guys. Now the only concern right now is up high. It looks like. I don't want to say that I'm kind of stuck, because I'm not. I feel like I've read some data before that it looks like when I'm up top close to the 6,000 RPMs, it looks like I'm good. Let's get this guy. There was this guy who was tailgating me right now. Smoke his ass. Yeah, it looks like up there, up at 6,000 RPMs. I don't know if I'm losing fuel, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna go down to E30, officially E30, and then we're gonna see what that does on a watt. I'm gonna fill up right now. I'm gonna scan it right away. It learns it pretty quick. The Ford Logic learns this thing pretty quick, so I should start seeing that percentage of ethanol go down, you know, fairly quick. Hopefully quick enough for me to do this pull. This is where I do the pull here on this sanctioned track here. So let me get into this gas station right here. Just putting 1 gallon on this thing. I'm at BP, man. They have E85 on every pump. That's the reason why I'm going to E30 and E85, and also eventually this Fiesta is going to be on E85, but we need to get the money to upgrade. All right, let's go. All right, guys. So you seen me. I just put in a gallon, little over a gallon. If I get below E30, I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. I kind of want to keep it at E30 or a little lower. I kind of want to see if my theory is going to work, that I'm going to keep the Lambda where I want it at 5,500 to 6,000 RPMs, and the car is going to be happy. I think it is, because typically, like if the pump and all that was giving out, I will see kind of like a positive number right there, meaning that it's adding a bunch, because the pump just can't keep up to it with it, right? So it's got to add. It's failing. Like the pump's failing, I need to add to keep up. As most of the part, I see this as a negative number, meaning that it's taking away, meaning that it is giving it fuel. It's just what I think is that I've noticed that my fuel pressure, and I'll show you a little bit later if I can, my fuel pressure PSI has been lower. Typically I see 2200 of PSI. Right now it looks like I'm seeing about 1800 to 1900. So I'm off some PSI, and that's where I think it's gonna come to. So let's see where we're at. So car's on, car's already connected. Let's start this thing scanning again. I may have to drive around a little bit to see. Well, actually, look, it says that the ethanol content went up, but that's just because it has to swish around a little bit. And then remember, it was at 32%. That's good. I like to see that. That's where we want to be. So let's. So where are we at? Look, perfect. We're at 27% right now. Ready? Let's clip this thing. All right. Good. Good. And let's lay off. I didn't even try shifting there because I didn't want to get off the wheel here. Let's get this thing into neutral. Let's see where she looked at. She went up to 32%. That's cool. That's solid. I like that. I don't mind 32%, to be honest. When I hit this hit here, I was at about 32%, 28%, which is where I wanted to be. So let's go ahead and stop this scan here. Let me save this thing. Save log file. Most important thing is that the pool was done at E30. All right, let me get this thing situated here. Let me get this thing backed up here. Once I'm all set up, this is gonna be a lot easier. All right, let's see where we're at. So this was my pool right here. I didn't shift gears, so that's why you kind of see this little slope here. Usually when you shift gears, you'll see this thing go sharp down because you're putting in clutch, you know, power loss. But it looks like, look at that. It looks like my Lambda looks good. 0.77. That's exactly where I was. What I wanted to command. I'm at mid 5,500 RPM. That's good. I was already seeing. Look, taking away. So I know the pump's doing what it's doing. It's supplying so well. It was supplying enough to where it's taking away 3%. You wanted about 3 minus 3+% to stay within those margins. That's how you know that your fuel trims look decent. And you can kind of tell, honestly, the car feels good. But it looks like I'm at 55%. Let's go up. Look, let's see. Now I'm coming up to 80, but that right there, I already had let off, I believe. Let's see. This thing is slightly... We're at 14 degrees timing, which is pretty solid. That's pretty solid. You see 70... no, in my injectors at 0.13 per minute. I'm in optimum power, good. Taking away 3%. I'm in mad 0.0. It seems like 0 is the power one here. Misfire detected, no. Full ethanol right here. Still at 188 fuel rail pressure. You see that? Let's see. With that, it is higher than what I had it before. Typically, I was seeing it's staying there. You see that? I could go and look at the fuel rails again and see what I'm commanding, you know. Still, there's almost 2,000 PSI, so it looks like the PSI is going up. That's good. Let's see if I'm down here. Yeah, 1611. It looks like when I was under load, and let's find out if I was under load. I keep getting sidetracked. I go look for some. Look at that. Almost 16 pounds of boost, guys. That's pretty good. Typically, I wasn't seeing that. With this high RPM, I was seeing about 13, 12 pounds of boost. This is seeing almost 16 pounds of boost. Look at Lambda 0.77 is adding 12 degrees. Since the system doesn't see knock, it's adding degrees, which is really good. Ever since I went to these cold plugs, I've been noticing that it's been responding better. You see, look, I'm at 7.7. I was actually at 7.6. I'm requesting 7.7 Lambda, but I was seeing 7.6, so I was feeding a little bit more. That's probably why I was removing. The system was removing fuel. Fuel pressure doesn't seem to go past you. So when I was running 91, guys, just so you guys are kind of caught up what I'm doing, I was seeing like a 2100 PSI right here. Right now I'm seeing like a 18.2, 18.6. It looks like it's going up there, but I was on the decel. I was already off, right? Yeah, look, fuel sources, I was already off. Reaction. So right here, I'm still under power demand. I'm hitting it. 18. It looks like It looks like on E85, E30, it is a little harder for the fuel system to run its thing. So naturally, it is gonna have a little bit less PSI. I think that's what people run into with the OEM direct injection system, that it runs out of injector essentially and high fuel pressure pump to get you to those 2200, 2300, 2400 PSI. That's why you need it when you go to full E85. You can't run it now. But it looks like up in the middle here, my Lambda looks good. Even if I'm telling you guys, I'll show you a log at another time, but when I was at 5,500 RPMs on E37, E40, my Lambda was shooting up. I don't think it was able to flow that E40 as efficiently, or E37. I'm happy. I'm really happy right now. It looks like my numbers are looking good. I'm going to look over these. But other than that, guys, that's it for this video. Shoot a comment if you guys need to talk about it, man. Like I said, I'm new to this tuning game here, guys. So if you guys have any tips, shoot a tip. If you guys got any suggestions, shoot a suggestion. I'm going to be running E30 for a bit while I get my feet wet, while I get my feet grounded, get this car situated, put an air intake on this thing. The next big thing I want to do is probably put an intercooler, see what that does. Little things like that, so that way when I start tuning people's cars, you know, I've done the works on an EcoBoost from intercoolers to downpipes to hopefully injectors, E30, 91. I've done all that, and that way I can have some knowledge and provide some good power for these cars. But other than that, man, I'll catch you guys later, and look forward to the next one. I'm going to be going no prep drag racing on that Coyote pretty soon. So I'll catch you guys later, man.